Scrub-a-dub-dub, what's in the dub? What's going on, my subscribers? Ace here, and we are back with some more Pokemon things that we would like to see. Is that what we call it, Vsing?
Yeah, things we'd like to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon things we'd like to see. And we're back. As you guys heard, we're joined by Vsinghb.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
His nice British-Scottish voice.
Hello. All right, governor.
Chip chip cheerio. Alright.
Yeah.
But today...
Scotland Yard.
Keep a stiff upper lip. Kiss kiss to the queen. Alright. But today we're talking about features. Things that features that we like to see. There's a pretty open variety of things that we could do here. But it's just kind of things either we'd like to see brought back from earlier generations or things we'd like to see added. So starting off, I'll start off with one that I think is really cool, a really good thing that I think Vsing and I both agreed on right off the bat. It's in Wi-Fi battles, being able to see hazards, or even just regular battles as well, like in the game.
Yeah, just in-game battles as well. Yeah.
If you set up stealth rocks, you should be able to see them. It's like Pokemon Showdown, where you can see the hazards. You should be able to see them. They shouldn't just vanish off into nothingness and then you forget.
Yeah, if someone sets up stealth rocks, I want them to be as floating there the entire time, or toxic spikes, I want them to be lying on the ground the whole time. Same with spikes. Sticky webs, I want the webs to be there. I get that they're lazy and they don't want to do that animation, but I don't know, it would just make it seem more legit.
Yeah, and this is the official Pokemon. If anybody's gonna do it, you might as well.
I believe there was a side game that had that, the stealth rock would float. I don't know if it was Battle Revolution or
I'm not sure
something
actually.
like that. But there was one game. But there was one game where it had the rocks. But I want that in the main series games, rocks, webs, toxic spikes.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. It's a feature I've wanted since forever.
Yeah. So it's I would say probably about third or fourth gen. For me, specifically. Okay, so I talked about one. Vsing, what would you like to see? Is there a feature that you'd like to see added?
I want the game corner or some form of game corner back.
Okay.
X and Y, we didn't have one, and it upset me because things like Voltorb Flip, I loved it. I used to play that for hours, just sitting there earning money on Voltorb Flip, and the fact you have to earn this money to get a rare Pokemon made that Pokemon seem special. Whether it be an Eevee or Dratini, I don't like the fact that these Pokemon you can go in a wild route and just catch now. I want them to be some type of achievement there. Okay. But the game corner was a fun side thing. Like once you're kind of done with the main story, you can just always go back and play games and, like I said, earn money and get more rare Pokemon, fill your Pokedex. It's just something else to do. I feel like that's what X and Y was lacking in. It's once you were done with the story, there wasn't much to do.
Okay.
Yes, Lumiose was huge, but there wasn't much to it.
Well,
I just like little extra things in the game that aren't just the main story.
Okay, so you want almost like Skyrim, side quests, little things, just little
well,
things.
It's not even a side quest. It's just things that you can spend time doing.
Okay, I can respect that. And I think with that, there's definitely a lot of potential with since Sun and Moon has already revealed there's going to be a lot of water, that we have things you could do cruise ships and stuff like that, where you could have a casino or game corner thing on one of the boats during a long travel. That you could do something cool like that, and that'd be pretty cool. I feel like that would be easy to implement.
Yeah,
so I think you could definitely do that. One thing that I've always loved, because Pokemon Yellow is my favorite game of all time to play, is having the Pokemon walking behind you. I know.
Yeah, this is a feature Ace wants. I don't really care.
Yeah, I definitely think it's something that would be really, really cool to have added back into the game. I know they did it in earlier generations, and but I think any Pokemon that you have walking behind you would be really, really cool. I know that they really don't want to do it just because the animating all the sprites for all of these Pokemon. What is it, 720 we're up to now?
721, 22, including Magearna,
Volcanion. Actually, you have 3 starters now as well. So it's what?
725 plus the dog thing, 726,
and the bat, 727,
and the legends, 728. But yeah, there's a lot right now.
Yeah, so like adding all of those like all of those sprites, like I can understand it's very like
Especially in the 3D as well.
yeah, and
Like
like walking around like glitching in and out of doors and stuff like that.
like I know in X and Y you had the Skittles, but that was literally one Pokemon in an overworld sprite.
Yeah,
So having to animate something that high quality, like what 700, potentially 800 times because we're gonna get a new dex.
yeah, and that's
Like
that's gonna blow for them, like blow for them to make. But I don't know, maybe they've been already working on that. I'd really like to see that return. That's something I just really enjoy it. Maybe even if it like even if they go okay, you know, the only Pokemon you can have walk behind you, like what was it like there's like a little area where you can walk your Pokemon. Like earlier gens, like the cute one or whatever.
It was the
Poke
Park.
Yeah,
in fourth
even
gen.
if they do like that kind of treatment where it's like okay, you know, only certain Pokemon under a certain size can walk behind you or something like that. I'd be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to have like a Pikachu or like a Squirtle or like a Blastoise like walk you behind me. Or an Arcanine, like that'd be so cool.
I personally don't really care.
You don't care?
But like it's a feature a lot of people want,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be against it. Like if it's there, nice. If it's not, eh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
And just before you guys like ask and you're like, okay, when is this coming? Vsing and I, like he said about Pokemon walking behind you, doesn't really care. We both really don't care about character customization all that much.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
To be honest, like we've talked about this before, and it's literally like, why would I spend all this money changing my clothes and everything when like we're okay with like the skin color, like okay, like whatever. Like I don't really like we don't really mind that too much, but like past that, it's like meh.
Yeah. And
like,
the fact you have to spend money to dress up is kind of BS too.
Yeah, and like you're like buying potions and stuff like that, and like Vsing talked about it in like earlier videos. Once you have like Skyrim level like character design, maybe. But,
Yeah,
like,
once I can like tweak the eyebrows and stuff like that.
yeah, but like before that, like you can't. And my sister's dog is having a like barking storm downstairs for some reason. I apologize
Roxy,
for that. Guys.
shush.
Yeah, I don't know why she's barking so much. Okay, dog. Jesus. She's going ham. Alright, there we go. She's done. Okay. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. Okay, but Vsing, you know, I don't know, maybe Roxy just thinks we're barking mad, not wanting a character customization.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what you
yeah, just
did.
barking mad. But either way, is there something else that you would like to see in the game, like a feature added?
A big thing I've always wanted is when like NPCs ask you questions, whether it be yes or no or whatever, and you give a response, and no matter what you give them, like the same thing will happen. I want them to finally implement like different routes of storyline happening or different options happening. I want there to be more, I guess, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, Ace?
You want more, what is it, like, well, it's difficult for Pokemon games because they obviously want you to end the game by becoming the champion.
Well, I don't even mean like major like storyline consequences,
but you want like different like benefits from going certain routes and like even like just choosing your starter. Like you could get like a specific route for choosing that starter. Like if you choose a grass starter, like you could be like you get like flying benefits from flying around on Rowlets, like Final Evolution if it's a flying type, obviously still.
And like depending on how you answer things, like it could change who you battle or what item you get from a person. Like say you answer something in a negative manner, you might not get experience share or something like that.
Yeah, and that adds into like the replayability.
Exactly, it adds for more replay value because you'll play it again. You'll be like, "What if I answer this different? What will happen? Like, what will change?"
Yeah.
Like maybe it's a case of like, even if it's like something small, like it's a question, like it's a random NPC in a Pokemon Center and they're asking you a question. You click yes, they give you one TM, and if you click no, they give you a different TM. It's still something different.
Yeah, like do you like sleep? And like if yes, then like they give you rest. If no, they give you like
Wake up slap.
Yeah, wake up slap or something like that.
Yeah. Like just little things, like because every time you get a yes or no, either if you click no, they're just like they ask you again until you click yes, or it just doesn't make a difference. I want little things like that to matter. That's all.
All right.
What about you, Ace?
Moving from that, I'd like to kind of see Wi-Fi battles wise. I'd like to see FFA modes. Like we have the double battles, But literally, like FFAs has become so popular. Like you see it on everybody's channel. Everybody's doing FFAs. Vsing's doing
Square Go,
the
mate.
Square Go mate, and Callum's like doing the
Roulette.
roulette free for alls and all of that. And like it would be so much fun because like you have Pokemon with what is it, the shadow tag counter and everything, where like but you can attack them if you're sitting right next to them, and like it doesn't hurt them. Certain moves that hit across them, like if you use Blizzard,
same
it should
with
hit 3 opponents, not just 2.
yeah, same with Destiny Bond. It doesn't affect your partner.
Yeah. Or you
Like,
can have telepathy and like it completely stops your partner from hitting you.
Yeah. Like right now, FFAs obviously we have to do it with a double battle setting or just like a yeah. But all you have to do is have 4 corners.
Yeah, and also like you have to attack certain people before the FFA will end, because like if you kill all of the opponent's Pokemon on the double battle, then like it ends the battle because you and your partner are on the same side.
Like FFAs are so popular at this point that Nintendo or Game Freak can't ignore it.
Yeah, like it has to become like they have to make them. Well, it's something like I'd like to see. They don't technically have to, but like it's something that they definitely should. Like they're losing out by not doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So anything else you want to see, Hobo?
I want, touching on FFAs and Wi-Fi battle, I want to be able to choose different backgrounds while you're Wi-Fi battling.
Okay, so not just only music, but backgrounds as well?
Yeah, like the actual visual setting of the battle. Like, I remember a good example recently, I was in a roulette FFA with Callum and a bunch of people. Was it with you?
I was.
But, basically, was it the Mystic terrain, the fairy one?
Oh, yeah, it was the,
Like that got set up, and like because it wasn't the normal setting for a Wi-Fi battle, it looked so cool, even though it was just Mystic terrain.
Yeah,
but we were like, this
actually,
looks different, so it's cool.
Whatchamacallit, your metronome for all.
Oh yeah, the metronome.
It was like electric or like something terrain.
Yeah, there was like electric terrain, then there was something else set up. So there was like 2 different weathers set up, and it looked amazing. But like, can you imagine like the Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, like the Elite Four battles, like those settings?
Yeah, just having like the background on them.
Yeah, but you're able to do that on Wi-Fi, because like I remember, was it Sydney's looked really cool because you had like the bridge and like the flames in the background, and like if you can have that during Wi-Fi, it would make not only Wi-Fi more enjoyable to do, but also to watch, because like it's kind of meh. It's the same standard blue stadium
line. Like the little people clapping in the background that don't have faces or anything.
Yeah, I just want to be able to choose, like, whether it be like all they have to do is take all the battle locations from in game and put them in Wi-Fi, and like have you choose, like, whether it be forest, desert, whatever. Doesn't have to be anything spectacular.
Okay. And like to move on from that, I'd like to see something completely on a different note. I'd like to see in game. VC talked about game corners and stuff like that. I'd like to see submarines.
This nigga just wants submarines.
I just want submarines. Like I just like completely just like Vsing's like, oh yeah, let's go. Like we're talking about Wi-Fi and all this stuff. I'm just like, submarines. I want submarines.
Even though we got them in Gen 3, like.
Well, like yeah, but we didn't get to go in them. Like I want to go underwater. I want to explore the depths, man. I want to talk to the Pokemon underwater. I want to swim.
So you want to be able to walk in the submarine while it's underwater?
Yeah, I want to walk around the submarine. I want to like be able to interact with the Pokemon out in the water. Like even like if they give you like a little swimsuit, like a diver suit and stuff like that. I want that. Like I think that aspect is so cool because we're in Hawaii and it's like 90% like water. So let's explore the depths. Like let's explore what they're giving us. Like I know there's dive TM and everything, but like I just want to go out there, explore.
I'd be fine with that. I have nothing against that. Nothing at all.
Because I think there's so much they could do with that. Like it could create like a whole region underwater.
Well, yeah, we already kind of had that, but like I get what you're saying. Like it's not just like relegated to one route of underwaterness. Like you can literally go underwater underneath the land and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's literally the region, but again,
but
underwater.
Like you can have like the gym underwater.
Yeah, like there's your water type gym right there. You can be in scuba suits battling the gym leader.
And like you can't use fire types there.
Yeah, you get bodied.
Goodbye. What's a Litten?
True. Fuck Litten.
Alright. So moving on, Vsing, would you like to bring on your next feature you'd like to see added in?
Yeah, this is something I want, and it's from having played ROM hacks and stuff. I just want there to be multiple save files. I hate the fact that when you finish the game, if you want to start again, you have to delete that file. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's 3 slots, that's fine because you can have like a run with 3 different parties, including each of the stars. Like, I don't want to, like, if I want to play the game with Litten, then I want to keep that file because I've like done a lot and I collected a lot of Pokemon. But I want to play it again with Poplio. I don't want to have to erase everything I've done. I just want to be able to, like, okay, slot 2, start new game. Then on the start screen where it says continue, all you have to do is like pick an option, which one you want to continue. I don't understand why this is so hard for them to do.
Well, they want to encourage trading because they want you to not be able to like catch all the Pokemon. Like, they want
Yeah,
you
but
to
like,
encourage trading,
but like all they have to do is make it so you can't trade within those files.
Yeah.
Like you're still in the same boat. It's just I want to be able to play through multiple times without having to keep erasing what I've done.
That's fair.
That's all.
All right. Well, kind of going off of that same note, well, actually, no, I'll go on a different note. I'd like to see battle replays be possible. So, like, when you have a Wi-Fi battle and you want to, well, this is more for recording. This is like, you know, YouTuber like type of thing. When you're like recording battles, I'd like to be able to pause them because, literally, like when you're talking about something, it goes so fast. It goes turn by turn by turn, and it doesn't show like the time that you are taking. My dog is going nuts again. But like just to be able to like pause it and be like, you know, all right, pause right here. We'd like to talk about like I'd like to talk about like the mindset in this turn because like with showdown and stuff like that, you can pause the replays and everything. But I'd really like to be able to, you know, just pause it and be like, all right, you know, like this is what I'm thinking about. Because like if you stop a replay now, it cuts off the entire thing. Like you can't pause it or anything. Like you have to record it separately. And I just think that that's like a real easy feature that they can add.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with that. It's not like priority for me, but I'd like it. But it's not a big
it's just
thing.
a nitpick thing. Like just please add that.
Yeah, it would make the game overall better. Just like, you know, we're not saying Pokemon's bad. It's just these little things will help it grow and be that much better and more enjoyable for us.
Every little thing you can do like just makes it better, especially for something that has like a limited community. And like just they can grow worldwide, because I don't think you can go up to somebody and say like, do you like Pokemon, and they'd say no. Like the only argument against it is like they're running out of ideas, but like we've heard that so many times. It's like, okay, like you obviously haven't played the game. Like if you think they're running out of ideas, like they're just coming up with like I can give you it on the story. Like the story might need to be a little different, but like it's Pokemon, man. It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. Something I want to see, I guess, technically come back from 5th gen is different difficulty levels. Like I believe once you completed the story and Black and White, you got or is it Black and White 2?
I think it's Black and White 2, and it's
yeah,
like
Black and White
mode?
2. Yeah, you got the ability to choose hard mode and challenge mode, because the biggest complaint with 6th gen was that it was too easy.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mind if 7th gen is easy, but as long as they give us an option to make it harder after we complete it. And I know Ace would like that option from the start.
Yeah, I'd like this from the start, because like I always like that. Like I know that, you know, like people like, you know, I might want to choose normal, but like I don't know, I like to have it right off the beginning. Like first time I play through it, I want to be like, you know what, I want hard mode, let's do it.
Like even if it's just raised levels, or if Pokemon have access, like wild, not wild Pokemon, but like trainer battles have access to like egg moves and stuff like that.
Or just like have it set mode instead of like switch.
Well, yeah. Like it would be more challenging, and again, it helps with the replay value. Because if you just like, I personally am not a big fan of X and Y because you literally run through the game. It's not fun for me. Yeah, it's not fun. But if that had a mode where it's much harder, and like each gym had like a mega and they were higher level and they had access to egg moves and stuff, it'd be so much more fun.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Like, yes, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did it with the Elite Four. Like, you had the rematches and they had megas, and it was actually a bit trickier. Still not like entirely difficult, but it was trickier. But yeah. I'd like the whole game to have that. I'd like the option to be able to choose more difficult Zang.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty good for this episode. If there's anything that you guys like think stands out, there's something that you would like added, make sure to comment that down in the comment section below. But we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out Vsing's channel and our Twitters down in the description. Vsing does lots of cool content on his channel, Skirrim, Pokemon, Square Go Mate, all that. So make sure to check that out. I'll probably be over there as well. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah. Bye guys. See you soon.
Bye bye.